Jaguar has an F-Type R that will support the Bloodhound SSC's world record car. Don't worry, I'll fill you in what all that means. Fiat gives its Abarth 595 Competizione some more guts, and Volvo's new V40 Carbon edition. Plus, what does the Hyundai Genesis and a crossover have in common? It's not a joke, I'm going to tell you during the show. Also, it's Friday, people, so we're going to get down with some rapid fire news. I told you, you can't have dogs in here.
Yeah, our landlord's gonna be mad.
Yeah, you're gonna be pissed. Yeah, I'm sorry. Get out of here. All right. By the way, I'm Derek D, and you are watching Fastlane Daily. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. You. Hey, first, before we get started, just want to congratulate our former intern, Matt Wiley, who graduated from Monmouth University yesterday. Yeah, man. Congrats. Here he is on a bus holding his diploma. Looks like a regular school bus there.
Yeah.
Kind of going in reverse there, but here he is with his proud parents. So congrats, Matt, and all the graduates this year. Now you can look forward to having that piece of paper saying you did it, and mountains of student loans to prove it. Congratulations. Right? There you go. All right. Hyundai currently has a couple crossovers in the mix. You know that. They got the Santa Fe and the Tucson. Well, it looks like they want more crossovers. They're planning a new one based on the Genesis sedan. So probably a lot more luxurious, and it would slot above the Santa Fe and will be slightly larger than a Jeep Grand Cherokee. The price should be in the $40,000 range, which probably is a pretty good price for the luxury you're going to get in that car. I wonder what the name will be, though. They already have Santa Fe and what's that in New Mexico, right? And Tucson in Arizona. So probably something referring to warm weather that's out west. Call it the Las Vegas. What do you think, AK?
The Albuquerque.
The Albuquerque. The Breaking Bad. There you go. Volvo and their Polestar Performance division have revealed a new special edition called the V40 Carbon, based on the V40R design. The Carbon package adds a carbon fiber roof, carbon fiber mirror caps, and special 19-inch alloy wheels. You also get black accents and black exhaust pipes. Inside, you have red seatbelts and carbon badges. Red seatbelts, they're a little safer. Your body can see them better. So a little bit safer.
Faster, too.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. 2 engine options are available. The T5 has been tuned to 250 horsepower, 295 pound-feet of that.
Torque.
That's right, Erica. 25 more horsepower and 36 more pound-feet of twist than the standard. The D4 makes an improved 198 horsepower and 324 pound-feet of
torque.
That's because it's diesel. It's up 15 horsepower and 29 pound-feet of what, Erica?
Torque.
Torque?
I said torque.
You said torque.
You wrote torque, I said torque.
I thought you said torque. Hey, only 343 will be made, and exactly how many of them are coming to the U.S., Erica?
None?
That's right, 0. None are coming to the U.S. Wow, perfect timing with that horn, if you guys
The
can
old
hear that
freight
too.
train.
Yeah. Fiat has revealed the 2015 model year of the Abarth 595 Competizione, a special edition 500, which you can get as a hatchback or cabriolet convertible. You get an extra 20 horsepower over the standard Abarth. Am I saying that right, Meg?
Abarth.
Abarth. Ah, okay. Yeah. Abarth. 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 Yeah. It sounds weird saying it that way. For a total of 180 horsepower from its 1.6 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder and 184 pound-feet of
Torque.
A lot of torque going on in today's episode, Erica.
It's overwhelming.
It's overwhelming. The 595 gets to 60's graduation ceremony in 6.7 seconds and tops out at 143 miles per hour. What else? Oh, Brembo brakes, front and rear, 17-inch alloy wheels, parking sensors, and xenon headlights. Again, if you live in the United States, sorry, this one isn't for you. See, who says we just talk about cars that are only here in the U.S.? Here we are talking about cars we can't even have because we are for the people here at FLD. That's why we talk about everything. So in related news, Peugeot, Renault, Holden, Seat, Citroën, Opel, and any other foreign car brands that I missed. So there you go. Talked about them.
Yeah, technically.
Technically. What do you know about that special edition Jaguar F-Type R all-wheel drive? No, yeah, nothing yet. That's why I'm here, to fill you in on what's going on. So in celebration of the UK automaker's partnership with the Bloodhound SSC Team, not to be confused with the Bloodhound Gang, because I'm a legend in my spare time. That's a reference if you know Bloodhound Gang. Anyway, if you're wondering what the Bloodhound SSC Team is, it's basically the crew that has built a 135,000 horsepower rocket and jet powered car that will attempt to set the new land speed record by topping 1,000 miles per hour. And wow, God bless any human who is actually crazy enough to get into a 135,000 horsepower anything. You hit a pebble wrong, you'll be incinerated. You just get gone. It's crazy. Anyway, Jaguar, it's Friday. Anyway, Jaguar has revealed its F-Type rapid response vehicle, which will assist the Bloodhound SSC team as it attempts to set the record in South Africa later this year. Rapid response vehicle. In case of what? To rapidly get there and say something goes wrong.
Yeah.
In future news, it's not good news. But I hope that's false.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. All right, let's get fast and furious
Yeah.
for some rapid fire news.
Boom.
You can't have it in here. I mean, what if it goes to the bathroom? We can't. I know, I'm sorry. You just gotta go. Get out. That's enough. Okay, here we go. You ready, Erica?
Okay.
All right. Meek Mill picked up a new Mercedes Maybach. Nothing says Maybach like Meek Mill at a mobile mart sitting on the back of his car, flipping the bird. That's absurd. Speaking of Mill, meaning millions, not Christina Milian, but Lewis Hamilton. $155 million for the next 3 years with Mercedes. Geez, that's a whole lot of cheese. I'd say he's doing all right. Paul Walker, I mean Brian O'Connor, super from the first Fast and Furious. You may be curious to know that it sold at auction for $185,000 though. Dude drove his truck through his house after an argument with his spouse, but said he did it to have something to do. Dude in a Honda Fit almost got split by a fallen pipe at a construction site. Lucky dude, like Steeler's wheel, it got stuck in the middle with you. A Lamborghini Aventador SV crushed the Nurburgring in 6:59. That's one hell of a time. I can do that. Yeah, I wish. Want to see the whole video? The link's in the description. Now let's get 1 million views on this edition of Rapid Fire News.
Bang.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
Get out. That was a good one.
Oh, yeah.
No flub ups there. And that was first try, by the way. First try. So yeah, chalk that one up. Check plus for me. So the American Automobile Association projects that 37.2 million Americans will drive 50 miles or more from home during this Memorial Day weekend. After a long, harsh winter and lower gas prices than last year, that's a 4.7% increase over 2014. So, our FLD question of the day is, how far will you be driving this Memorial Day weekend? And, if you're not in the U.S., let us know if you have any road trips this weekend and how far you plan on going. AK, you traveling this weekend?
Not quite 50 miles.
No?
No, about 46 to Rockland County.
46. Max?
Keeping it real. Got
Keep
to fill up the tank and then, just drive until it's empty.
Erica, you driving anywhere?
My car's not here. It's in Connecticut.
Are you staying in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Sipping on Cristal forever? All right. Me, I'm staying home, man. Only miles I'm putting on my bike.
Nice.
I'm talking about my beach cruiser. I'll be driving.
Doesn't beach season start this weekend?
Beach season starts this weekend, so my car is staying in my driveway because there'll be no parking anywhere else.
Also known as Speedo season
Yeah?
for
No.
Derek D.
No. That's not true, Max. No. It's not true. But what is true is that'll do it for Fastlane Daily this week. I'm Derek D, and as I said, this weekend is a holiday weekend here in America, Memorial Day weekend. So we'll be taking Monday off, but don't worry. We'll have a little man on the street bit, a little fun segment for your day off. And if you're not off, hey, just watch it anyway. Watch it at work. Watch it on your lunch break. Just watch it. It's gonna be fun. All right. So we appreciate you watching, everybody. And that's a lot of watching.
Watch.
All right. Have a great weekend, everybody. Talk to you on Tuesday. Well, Monday, but like this again, Tuesday.
Yeah, say watch again.
Watch.
Great.
So good. That was great. Good episode.
Nope.
I didn't know you have a check. Is it check minus, check plus?
Yeah, usually what I do while we're shooting is I'll give myself a check plus or check minus depending on how good I read each story.
What about a check, middle of the road? You do that?
Yeah, it's just average. You know, see if I flubbed up a little bit.
No, you know what was a check minus moment?
Excuse me?
When you said that someone rused themselves.
It's never happened.
Ow, we're living in the fast lane, baby.